In order to receive your blessing, you have to remove the blockers out of your life. Blockers are anything that's keeping you from reaching the next level in your life. Blockers can be friends, blockers can be a mindset, blockers can be a conversation, blockers can be your partner, blockers can be the city you live in, the state you live in. Blockers can be a bunch of different things. For example, right, I'm gonna use women as an example, and I'll do one for men too. So women, they say they wanna there's a lot of women that say they wanna get married. They say they wanna get married, yet they have a bunch of guy friends, a bunch of guys on Snapchat, a bunch of guys always messaging them, Snapchatting them, FaceTiming them, hanging out with a bunch of guys. They're constantly around a bunch of guys that wanna get with them, constantly, right? How are they going to be able to find, what are the chances of them finding their man, their husband, while hanging out with guys, going out, hanging out with guys, always communicating with guys? We all know men don't like that. So what are the chances of you finding that person when you're doing all those things, right? So for somebody like that, the blockers are the guys that they're hanging out with. That's the blockers right there. The blessing is the thing that they're asking for, right? The thing that they keep saying they want anyways. Say they want to get married, say they want to find the one, yet they're always around guys, which is decreasing their chances, right? So the blockers are the guys. Same thing on the flip side for men, right? So I'll use an example for men, I'll change it up. Their mindset for men. So a lot of men out there is just chasing women, yet they know deep down, oh, they would love to find the one. They would love to find their wife, somebody to settle down with, somebody that loves, admires, and respects them. They would love that. Yet they're in this phase of chasing women. So when you're in that phase of just chasing, you look for different when you're just chasing women. By chasing women, I mean just messing around with them. Like when you're in that phase, you are looking for different qualities than you would be looking for if you were serious about finding the one, right? So what's blocking them, a lot of them, is the mindset they're in, the phase they're in. That's their blocker right there, right? Steve Harvey, there's a video of Steve Harvey talking about this where he was younger. I think he was in his 20s. You guys could probably find this video. He was in his 20s and he had a car that didn't work in the driveway at his mom's house. He had a car that didn't work. So the car was on blocks and the driveway was dirty, leaves, grass, all that. The driveway was dirty and the car was on blocks. His mom kept saying, clear the driveway out, move that car off the blocks and get that car out the driveway and you're gonna get a new car. Steve was like, he didn't have the money. So he's like, I don't have the money to buy the car. So what are you talking about? Like, me moving the car out of the driveway isn't gonna do anything. Me cleaning up the driveway isn't gonna do anything. I don't have money. His mom is like, you're not ready to receive. So because you're not ready to receive, you're not gonna get it, right? So anyways, he ended up getting the car, moving the car out the driveway, cleaning the driveway, cleaning it up, and then I don't know how long it took, but some time after, he ended up getting the money and he ended up getting a new car. And he got a new car and he called his mom and he was like, Mom, I got a new car. You see it? Like I got a new car. And his mom was like, yeah, that's because you moved that car that was on blocks, that messed up car that wasn't working. You moved that car out the driveway and you cleaned up the driveway. So you removed the blockers so you can receive your blessing. I hope that makes sense. Remove the blockers so you can receive your blessing. Blockers can be multiple things. You might have a conversation you need to have, right? You might be with a partner you shouldn't be with, right? Or you might be with a partner that you need to have that conversation. The conversation is the blocker. Maybe not the tough conversation is the blocker. Maybe not the conversation, or maybe not the relationship, just the conversation. You might need to have a tough conversation with a friend. The friend might not be the blocker. I'm not telling you to cut off friends. I'm not telling you to cut off the girl or the man you're with. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you to cut off a family member. The blocker could be a tough conversation. If the blocker isn't a tough conversation, it may be the person, right? The blocker could be the group of friends you're with, right? I talk about people with smoking weed addiction a lot. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to keep saying he wants to stop smoking weed, but that's all the people he hangs out with, hey, who are the blockers? The blockers are the people he's hanging out with. That's it. That's all I got for y'all. Remove the blockers out of y'all life so you can receive your blessings. Actually, no, before I get off, I'm not telling you this as if I'm better than you. I'm not telling you this as if I'm above you or superior. I'm not. This is stuff I have to tell myself. This is stuff I have to tell myself. So this message is really to me. To me and a younger me. To a present me and a younger me. Because I need this message now, but also, younger me would have really needed this message. And yeah, that's it. I'm out.